Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa salatu salam ala khatim al-Nabiyyin amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, today I have done a different way, a different approach in order to give the plea for the center. I have not sent anything in the last 10, 12 days, almost 2 weeks. Not due to anything else rather than just being despondent a bit with everything that's around us. So I decided in a different way to write out the thing and just read it. Maybe perchance something better might come about. So here it goes, inshallah. Dear Muslims, who are we and what are we doing? Where are we headed? Every masjid, every center is worried about their petty politics. We have our wolves that love to attack us from behind the computer screens or from the coffee tables in these worthless coffee shops. Useless, worthless, pitiful people. These hyena-like lack identity. They have delusions of grandeur. They float on gossip and they swim in hatred. All are evil except them. No one knows anything except them. If they had power of Stalin, we would all be in gulags. Then we have pressure from the outside. Every tenet of our faith is dragged into the mud. Every aspect of Islam is disparaged. From the highly dangerous hijab to the battlefield depicted beard. No rest. Every day a chance to feel low as a Muslim. The noisome newspapers. The inarticulate bumbling anchors and hosts. The jarring radio shows, the insignificant topics, and of course, ex-officials bleating by adding, paid ex-officials bleating the mantra, the ominous dangers of Islam and Muslims. Yes, there are good people standing justly, but like the foam on the torrent, a courageous stance, but yes, yet effectless. Nevertheless, our respect to them, Muslims and non-Muslims alike, who have stood for or against injustice. We Muslims are nowhere in politics. Forget even politics, we do not know even how to vote or who to vote for or what are the issues. How long are we going to live like this? While other communities move forward and make improvements, we tend to be glib, smug, and at best floating in a time warp, not knowing where to go, where's the end, where's the exit, where's the entrance. Our youth feel disengaged, nothing relevant for them to hear in the Jum'ah, no place for them in the masajids. The deafening irony is that every masjid and every center loves to say a sentence about the youth. It is like the catchphrase, the imaginary honey without the bees. How long are we going to live in this pathetic ongoing nightmare, detached from reality? No place for our sisters, as though they have some kind of a plague. No place for our youth, no programs, no vision, and no education. How are we going to move forward? We do bickering, we fight, we wrangle, we tussle, we do all of these things, and yet there's no fruit out of this except but rancor, jealousy, and hatred. These hyena-like people like these things because they can't do anything in the worldly affairs, so they even destroy theirs and our heavenly affairs. Ask some of these strident voices for youth, what plan do you have for them? It will rudely awaken you. Ask them what have they in store for the sisters. The classical word in the language of the Pakistanis, Urdu, would be anda, meaning zero. Sifr, zero. That's exactly what they would have. They will froth over the word education, but they will not be able to tell you the A, the B, nor the C of it. Ask them what is the vision for the greater communities. You will hear a pin drop because they have no vision. All they have is their egos. Richard Evans, he said, "It isn't always others who enslave us. Sometimes we let circumstances enslave us. Sometimes we let routine enslave us. Sometimes we let things enslave us. Sometimes with weak wills we enslave ourselves." Brothers and sisters, beloved, let me come to the point close to my heart, the center. Yes, inshallah, always I have dreamt a big dream. And inshallah we will do it. Whatever the distraction and whoever the detractors. By the will of Allah, if Allah has it willed, we will do it. This is something close, that we can do something for our community. I have made over 100 videos detailing what the center entails. From the demolition to the rebuilding, from the purpose of each floor, each room, each corner of the sentence, from each program, what it will do, what it will deliver. What more shall I do to convince you in order to help? What more shall I give forward that you may actually lend a helping hand rather than just shutting off the video itself? The center has proven itself for over 15 years. What more do you want if you have to share this video with somebody? What more do you want if you have to ask your family or friends to perchance they may be able to help with some monetary means in these difficult times? We said we would build a school that would incorporate 2 languages, that will not use shouting as a platform to teach, but rather instill love of the Creator, love of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and really teach true education. 8 years ago, people laughed. They asked, "Can it be done? Is it?" And skeptically, "Can it be done? Is it registered?" They were worried about registration rather than the health of their own children. Will my child be able to go to university? This was their biggest fear. Oh, I don't know. It's untried, untrue. Yet from the poisons that they came from, it is okay to be in a poisonous field rather than be in fresh water. We said yes to all. Few believers, majority doubters, and a few haters. This year, 2 of our girls will be entering 2 different universities, prestigious to say, and both with scholarships, hefty ones, from their universities. Yes, it can be done. There is much more that needs to be done, and we just need a chance. Will you not help? This is a successful model. We have given you ample proof of the success. What else do you want? When will you believe, and when will you take a stance with us? You and I will be no more one day, brothers and sisters, and in fact, it will be a memory only, and this is a fact. I cannot understand our indolent stance, unmoved, uncaring, spiritless. Let me care for myself attitude. I cannot understand. When we change our insides, we will change our condition. Allah will not change the condition of the people until they themselves change their condition. People want to change the world, but they do not want to change themselves. Why? You always want to change someone, but changing yourself is the most difficult task. In closing, I know and acknowledge the goodness of some brothers and sisters. One would think that they actually dropped from heavens itself. Their reward is with Allah, and no need to mention their name, and they know themselves. Day in and day out, month in and month out. Spiritual support, emotional support, financial support. They were there, and may Allah be there with them. However, the good, silent, standby majority needs to wake up and help. This is something we're doing for the greater community. Do not devolve into narcissism. Think of others before it is too late. If we came together to help, we can finish this whole project. We can feel happy from the insides that our lives did matter, that we work for something other than ourselves, and that we made a difference no matter which locality it was. Feel proud of yourself that any end of the globe that you can actually make a difference if you really want to. Michelangelo said, the greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Therefore, we have aimed high, and inshallah we will achieve it. Will you not help? We have a hill in front of us, and some days it's very straining and it's arduous. Clement Stone, he said, the reason so few people are successful is no one has yet found a way for someone to sit down and slide uphill. No one has found that way, and it will never happen. That's why people are unsuccessful. As community, we need our own plan. We keep following a failed blueprint, and hence our house is not constructed well. Jim Rohn said, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Yes, many have told me that it is impossible to bring this center in such a short time without any debt, without getting big donors, without asking Middle Eastern governments and begging people, without bowing to rich business people so that we can have them tell us tomorrow, give us back what we have given you. I do not believe that, and I refute it and I refuse it. Tom Lasorda, he said, the difference between the impossible and the possible lies in a person's determination. The difference between the possible and the impossible lies in the determination. Are you not determined, brothers and sisters, to help? Brothers and sisters, let me end, inshallah. We have 15 days left. I wanted to see, without any pleas and any emails, how would people actually still be concerned? Be concerned with something other than yourself. We have 15 days left. If everyone comes forward and pays a few $100s, we can finish this month's bill. The next month's bill is going to be very heavy, and we can finish this, brothers and sisters. Please go to our site and on a regular basis and see what is happening. Take some interest in something other than what actually is into your own life. Yes, this may be a harsh reality that we are living like this, but I think we can live better because there's much good under the veneer of this worldly desires that we keep actually digging ourselves into. We have much good, and inshallah, with your help, first and foremost with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we can make this. Please don't let this video go to waste. Ask your brothers and sisters, your mothers and fathers, let us finish this, inshallah. You have PayPal, you have the bank account, you have so many people. It's really not much, brothers and sisters. And I have to still, after that, establish the school is only 65% of where we wanted it. And even with that, we have our 2 graduates, first year, with hefty scholarships that they're getting because they have proven themselves. And inshallah, I will bring those same graduates, because the key to that is to bring them again the year after to see if they have their scholarships from the university, because this is not a fakery that we're doing. And I give you my word, inshallah. But yet, again, we might have doubters. This time it's time to believe. May Allah give you khair and barakah, health and happiness. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala move you to help. I pray that the plea is sincere. I pray that the plea is accepted. And I pray that plea is filled with barakah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are my brother, you are my sister. This is time to help, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.